I'm going to tell you a horror story that happened during a school camping trip. My friend Woody was one of the school camp committee members, and unexpectedly, it even led him to encounter the spirits that inhabit his school. From a ghost with a tragic life story to the legendary figures who are the leaders of the supernatural beings in that school. The story took place back in 2022 when Woody was participating in a scout camp at his school. It was a Friday-Saturday camp for all 7th grade students. Woody and his friend were in 8th grade, and they all served as the event committee. Before that, I want to explain a little about Woody's background first. Since he was a child, Woody has often been involved with mystical things. Why? Because Woody actually has one spirit companion. Of those, only 3 are the ones most often with Woody. They are child spirits of Dutch descent, named Justin, Celine, and Angie. The presence of these companion spirits makes Woody sensitive to the supernatural. But Woody isn't sure if he can be called an indigo, because he can only see evil spirits when he is with his companions. So, that's a little bit of Woody's background. Now, let's get back to the camping story. The camp was held at the school and started on Friday. The day began with an opening ceremony, followed by setting up tents in the schoolyard. After all the tents were set up, all the 7th grade students were directed to the auditorium for breakfast together. While they were eating, Woody and his friend Anton started patrolling the camping area to check on each tent built by the students. A short while later, as Woody and Anton were about to check the last tent, they were surprised to see a shadowy figure inside. This was strange, as the tent should have been empty since all the students were at breakfast. Slowly, Woody and Anton walked closer, and when they opened the tent, they found a girl in a scout uniform sitting with her back to them. "Hey, why didn't you go for breakfast?" Woody asked. Hearing the question, the girl immediately turned around. Without saying anything, she just shook her head. "Why do you look so pale? Are you sick?" The girl nodded. "If you are sick, let's go to the infirmary. What is your name?" Woody said. In a low voice, the girl answered, "JC." As she spoke, they were startled by the sound of a tree branch snapping from inside. That day, in a panic, they are out. And when they checked, everything was fine outside. There were no broken branches or trees around. They went back inside to report Jessie, but were shocked to find that she had disappeared. Could Jessie not be human? Maybe she needs help? "Jessie, if there's something you want to tell, come find me," Woody said. After the 7th grade finished their meal, they would start to clean the auditorium. They continued with a scouting lesson from one of the supervising teachers. Well, all the participants were standing to listen. It was committee members' turn to gather the scout hall for breakfast. When they were eating, the committee members named Gita approached Woody. "Hello, brother," Gita said, her voice high-pitched and childlike. Woody realized that Gita was possessed. Knowing this, he don't panic or feel scared. "You are not Gita. Who are you?" Woody asked. "Do you know what the possessed Gita said?" "I'm Jessie, brother. You can come to you, right? Kita said in her high-pitched voice. Oh, Jessie, is there something you want to tell me? Why don't you come here? Woody asked again. Jessie, in Gita's body, fell silent when asked. Then her expression suddenly turned sad, and she began sobbing. After that, Jessie left Gita's body. Woody could still see Jessie's spirit, and consciously, Justin, Sally, and Angie had been standing beside Woody all along. Remember what I told you? Whenever Woody is with his companion, he can see spirits. That's why he could still see Jessie even after he left Gita's body. Woody saw Jessie's spirit seeming to hide, approached her, and suddenly Jessie extended both of her hands towards him. As their hand touched, Woody suddenly got a vision of how Jessie died. He could clearly see an image of Jessie crossing the street by her school. A book of her fell, so she turned back to the road to pick it up. But she didn't realize that a truck was passing by. Jesse's small body was immediately hit, and she died on the spot. Woody was heartbroken when he saw the tragic fate that befell Jesse. He immediately began to sob. In the middle of his thirst, Woody heard Jesse saying, "I'm sad, brother. I can't move on. I'm still stuck in this cold. I don't have any friends, and I'm so lonely. You are a kind person. Can I stay with you?" Woody replied, "Of course, Jesse. It's okay. You can come with me, and now you have a friend." After that, Woody realized that his abilities were gifted to help souls trapped in sorrow, and he was determined to give wisely. And the moral of the story, that is important to understand and care about other people's stories, even they have died. And if you have a special gift or ability, please use it to help trapped souls. That's all for me. Thank you for listening my story. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.